Recording in progress.
Okay. Are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Are the voice and screen clear? All okay? Yes? Okay. Fine. So a very good morning to all of you. Yes. Good morning. Good morning to all of you. Let everyone join. We'll wait for 1 minute and then we'll start. Okay. Yes. Good morning. Good morning. Okay. All right. So in the yesterday's lecture, we wrote some formulae for electric potential. Okay. Electric potential due to the point charge. Electric potential due to the point charge at a distance equal to r. That formula was simply kq upon r. That formula was simply kq upon r. Electric potential due to the spherical shell. Okay, let's say it is a charge conducting sphere or a spherical shell. If it is a conducting conductor, charge will only be on the surface, because if it is placed inside, by repulsion it will ultimately come on the surface. Okay, so it will be having three cases: outside, inside, and on the surface. Yes. So potential at a point outside means r more than capital R, where small r is the distance of given point from the center, capital R is the radius of the spherical shell. In that case, outside formula is same, k into total charge on the sphere upon small r. Then value on the surface, potential on the surface means potential when small r value is equal to capital R, that value is equal to k into total charge on the sphere divided by capital R. Okay, divided by capital R. Third formula is inside potential. Inside potential. Now you will say, sir, inside the spherical shell electric field is zero. Yes, inside the spherical shell electric field is zero. So I can write inside electric field at any point is equal to minus grad V inside, negative potential gradient. Let's say one dimensional case, only one dimension, r dimension. Okay, horizontal dimension we are considering. In that case, I can write minus dv by dr, not dou v by dou r, one dimension dv by dr. Okay. Now, sir, inside electric field, inside the shell electric field is zero. Inside the electric, inside the shell electric field is zero, and we know derivative of constant is equal to zero. Derivative of constant is equal to zero means inside potential must be constant value. Inside potential must be a constant value. Okay. Sir, potential at a given point, sir, potential at a given point is work done to move unit positive charge from infinity to given point. Unit positive charge means divided by charge. Potential is work done to move unit positive charge means divided by charge from infinity to given point. Okay. Sir, this work done can be split into two parts. Work done from infinity to surface, Infinity to surface means infinity to capital R, infinity to capital R, and then sir surface to inside means capital R to small r. To find out potential inside, work done is just a scalar value. Work done is just a scalar value, sir. Okay, try to understand. This is just a rough work. Now, sir, what I can write is work done from infinity to surface divided by given charge plus work done from surface to inside point. Surface to inside point. But sir, inside electric field is 0. So whatever that integration force into displacement will be there. Inside whatever force F in integration FDR. For inside work done we have to write integration FDR. But sir, inside electric field is 0. Charge will not experience any force. So inside force is 0. So inside work done will become 0. Because inside the spherical shell, if the charge is only on the surface, electric field inside is 0. Charge will not experience any force. No need to do any work. Means this term is going to become 0. This entire term will become 0. So it will become work done from infinity to surface divided by charge. Okay. So sir, this value work done from infinity to given point per unit positive charge is the potential at that point. Right now the point is the surface point. So this value should be equal to potential on the surface. Potential on the surface. So inside potential of the shell is equal to surface potential of the shell, and that surface potential will be same at all the points which are inside the shell. शेलच्या आत असणाऱ्या प्रत्येक पॉइंटचं पोटेन्शियल किती असणार, जेवढं सरफेसला आहे तेवढं. And you already know that inside electric field is 0. If inside electric field 0, inside potential must be the constant value, and that constant value is equal to surface potential value. Up to this point, reply in the chat box. Agree, disagree. Everyone. Simple part. Work done has been split into two parts. आतला वरचा पार्ट 0 होतोय, म्हणजे इन्फिनिटी टू सरफेस एवढंच राहतं. So infinity to surface means surface potential. At any point inside the shell, the potential will be equal to the surface potential. Okay, sir. All right. Next. Now let's say we have, instead of spherical shell, we have this is a surface charge distribution. Now let's say we have volume charge distribution. We have non-conducting sphere. Non-conductors are also called as dielectrics. Dielectrics. We are going to learn about dielectrics, okay, in the upcoming chapters. So let's say we have a spherical shell with the volume charge distribution. We have a spherical shell with the volume charge distribution. So you can have here the value of charge per unit volume, total charge upon total volume. Let's say the radius of the sphere is capital R. Now what are the values inside and outside? What are the values inside and outside? Okay, very simple. Potential when small r value is more than capital R, the answer is K into total charge upon R, KQ upon R, same formula, just like the point charge. You can assume this entire charge to be situated at the center. हा सगळा चार्ज तुम्ही सेंटरला घेऊ शकता, no problem. Potential on the surface. Potential on the surface means when smaller value becomes equal to capital R. Again, small r equal to capital R. That's it. KQ upon total charge upon R, K into total charge on the sphere upon capital R. Now inside potential will not become equal to surface potential. Inside potential will not become equal to surface potential because inside charge is enclosed, inside there will be electric field, there will be electric field means inside there will be force experienced by the charge, and while moving that charge we have to do the work, and work done per unit positive charge is the potential. Okay. Fine. So sir, inside potential is not going to be a constant value because there exists electric field. Okay, we have to do the work even to move the charge from surface to inside, infinity to surface, surface to inside. Okay, so that ultimately with all those integration, ultimately the answer that we get is this: potential on the surface into bracket, okay, some value, it is 3r square minus r square upon 2r square. Now there is one trick by which I remember this formula. There is one trick by which I remember this formula. Potential uh, inside the sphere, okay, non-conducting sphere where volume charge distribution is there, is equal to potential on the surface into bracket 3r square minus r square upon 2r square. Okay, now the trick is this: I remember that potential at center means potential when smaller value is equal to 0. Smaller 0 असेल ना इथं at the center. Here smaller value will be equal to capital R. Here smaller value will be more than capital R. Here inside smaller value will be less than capital R, and at the center smaller value is equal to capital R. So at the center smaller value is equal to capital R. I remember that at the center potential is 3/2 times the surface. At the center potential is 3/2 times the surface. Now for that I have to write formula in such a way that this r square will get cancelled, and when I put r equal to 0 this term gets cancelled, and what remains is 3/2. Okay, so first of all, after writing this Vs, I do the arrangement of 3/2. Then I write r squares. But if I write here r square and if I put small r value 0 there, I will not get 3/2 value. So here I must write capital R square and the remaining one is small r square. This is the trick how I remember it. मला माहित आहे, काय माहिती आहे, सेंटरचं पोटेन्शियल सरफेसच्या 3/2 आहे. मग सरफेस लिहितोय, 3/2 लिहितोय. आता मला r स्क्वेअर लिहायचा आहे. कुठला कॅपिटल कुठला स्मॉल एवढंच कन्फ्युजन असते. इफ आय राईट स्मॉल r स्क्वेअर हियर, मी जर इथं स्मॉल r स्क्वेअर लिहिलं आणि जर मी स्मॉल r ची व्हॅल्यू इथं 0 टाकली तर 3 निघून जाईल, तसं चालणार नाही. म्हणून मी काय केलं, r स्क्वेअर कॅपिटल R स्क्वेअर इथं लिहिलं, स्मॉल r स्क्वेअर इथं लिहिलं. पण आता युनिट सॅटिस्फाय होणार नाही, म्हणून आणखीन एक कॅपिटल R स्क्वेअर मला इथं द्यावा लागेल का, या कॅपिटल R स्क्वेअर ला कॅन्सल करायला. रिप्लाय मी इन द चॅट बॉक्स. Is this trick clear to all of you? How I remembered it? I know that potential at the center is 3/2 times the surface. Everyone, बघा बाळांनो, 3r square minus r square upon 2r square. पहिल्यांदा 3/2, मग r square ची अरेंजमेंट न्यूमरेटर मध्ये कुठला कॅपिटल कुठला स्मॉल. आता हा कॅपिटल आहे, याला कॅन्सल करावं लागणार आहे. जेव्हा स्मॉल r तुम्ही 0 टाकणार तेव्हा या कॅपिटल R स्क्वेअर ला कॅन्सल करायला कोणतं पाहिजे, तरच आन्सर 3/2 राहील. सो हियर आय राईट कॅपिटल R स्क्वेअर. रिप्लाय मी इन द चॅट बॉक्स. एव्हरीवन, is this formula clear to all of you? How to remember that formula clear to all of you? Everyone, good, perfect. So sir, we are going to remember this formula. चेक करा एवढे फॉर्म्युले आम्हाला लक्षात राहतील का. Let us try to graph this formula. Okay, let us graph this formula. या फॉर्म्युल्याचा ग्राफ. Capital R, this region r equal to 0, small r equal to 0, small r equal to capital R, and in this region smaller values more than capital R, in this region smaller values less than capital R, and here smaller value equal to R. This is your surface. This point is surface. This point is center, smaller equal to 0. On the surface, let's say the potential is Vs. On the surface, let's say potential is Vs. Outside it is kq upon capital R. If kq upon small r. Outside potential is kq upon small r. If small r goes on increasing, potential goes on decreasing. So outside potential is proportional to 1 upon r. This is the graph for potential proportional to 1 upon r. Okay. Now sir, inside potential is not equal to surface. For this shell, we are not drawing the graph for this shell, but for this shell, if I draw the graph, inside potential is equal to Vs. So for all the points which are inside, I would have drawn the graph like this. For all the points which are inside, potential is equal to Vs. But that's not the case. Center potential is 3 by 2 times Vs. This is Vs. This is 2 times Vs. This is Vs. This is Vs. This is 2 times Vs. Here somewhere I will be having 3 by 2 times Vs. Okay. So at the center I will be having this potential. Okay. At the center I will be having this potential. Now it is obvious that on the surface electric field will not be discontinuous. या ग्राफचा जो काही स्लोप आहे तो discontinuous असायचं काही कारण नाही. So it will not be this graph. Otherwise there will be two values of electric field on the surface. Okay, tangent dV by dr. So certainly the graph is expected to be like this. This is how you have to make decisions for the graph. काही additional sense तुम्हाला जो मी द्यायला लागलोय तो पण बाळांनो समजून घ्या. Reply me in the chat box. Clear? बोला everyone. Is this graph clear to all of you? Everyone. Small c, small n. Sir, center potential is this. Surface wala this. Outside proportional to 1 upon r. Everyone. Good. I'm waiting for your response. Very good. Done. Over. Fine. Now let us move on to the next point. The next point is electric dipole. The next point is electric dipole. So write down heading electric dipole. Electric pole means charge. Charge is also called as pole. Electric pole means electric charge. Electric pole means electric charge. There is magnetic pole also. Magnetic pole. You must have heard the words South Pole, North Pole. Pole means charge. Electric pole means electric charge. Dipole means 2-point charges. Dipole means 2-point charges. Okay. You must have heard this before in the chemistry. Electric dipole moment. Dipole moment. Have you heard? Have you heard dipole moment? Tell me. Dipole moment. Yes, sir. We have heard about dipole moment. Now we are going to define it. We are going to learn it. We are going to learn how to calculate it. Okay. Fine. So write down what is electric dipole. Electric dipole. Very simple point. Electric dipole. Electric dipole. Write down 2-point charges. 2-point charges. 2-point charges separated by finite distance. It should not be infinite. 2-point charges. No, 2 equal and opposite point charges. Make one arrow right here. 2 equal in magnitude and opposite means opposite in sign. 2 equal and opposite point charges. Write down this. 2 equal and opposite point charges separated by finite distance. Separated by finite distance form an electrical dipole, form an electric dipole, let's say, form an electric dipole. Two equal and opposite point charges separated by finite distance is called as dipole or form electric dipole. Okay, so it means, sir, we will be having a small point charge minus q, we will be having some small point charge plus q, okay, and the distance between them is, let's say, small r. This type of arrangement, this type of system is called as electric dipole. This type of system is called as electric dipole. The middle point is called as center of the dipole. This point is called as center of dipole. Write down. This point is called as center of the dipole. The line passing through the given 2 points is called as axis of the dipole. The line passing through given 2 point charges. Okay, one is the negative charge, another is the positive charge. That line is called as axis of the dipole. That line is called as axis of dipole. That line is called as axis of dipole. A line passing through the center and perpendicular to the axis is called as equator of the dipole. The line passing through center and perpendicular to axis of the dipole is called as equator of the dipole. Now I will not be writing that of the dipole, equator, that's it. It's called as equator. Write down up to this, reply me in the chat box, clear and written, CW. Good, very good. Equal opposite point charges, equal q, opposite minus q plus q, separated by finite distance smaller, separated by finite distance smaller from the electric dipole. Okay, समझ लेगा बघा. Now next point that we are going to define is a new physical quantity. It's a vector quantity that we are going to define. Write down. Electric dipole moment or simply dipole moment. When you say dipole moment, it's basically electric dipole moment. Of course, there is a concept of magnetic poles, magnetic dipoles, and magnetic dipole moment. But when not specified, it is definitely a electric dipole moment. Okay. चॅप्टर आता इलेक्ट्रिसिटी वाला चालू आहे, म्हणजे नुसतं जेव्हा डायपोल बनतील तेव्हा इट इज गोइंग टू बी इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल. ओके, राइट नाउ द चॅप्टर इज regarded chapter is considered with the charges, so the dipole will be considered with electric dipole or considered as electric dipole. Okay, electric dipole moment or simply dipole moment, electric dipole moment or simply dipole moment. Its symbol is p. Its symbol is p. Okay, it's a vector quantity. Okay, it's a vector quantity. It is defined as product of one of the charges, दोन पैकी एक charge, and product of one of the charges. Okay, one of the charges, दोन पैकी एक charge, and distance between the two charges. Now I am going to write the distance as small capital L, not as R, because that's the general convention. For dipole, generally distance between the 2 point charges is represented by capital L. This is the center of the dipole. This is positive charge. This half distance is generally represented as small l. This half distance is generally represented as small l, and therefore capital L, that is the length of the dipole, is equal to 2 times small l. Okay, these are the conventions to be used. Okay sir, fine, no problem. Electric dipole moment is a vector quantity. Sir, on the left hand side you have written the vector, on the right hand side there must be the vector. It means, sir, this length should be a vector. Yes, for time being we have to assign some direction. Direction of this length L bar length vector L bar is always from negative to positive charge, is always from negative pole to positive pole. Okay, so electric dipole moment has direction from negative to positive. So represent the electric dipole moment as a vector pointing from negative to positive, and its symbol is P. It is a vector, so add one bar over it. Up to this, reply me in the chat box, clear and written. दोन पैकी एक चार्ज मायनस क्यू किंवा प्लस क्यू, कुठलाही एक चार्ज क्यू इथे लिहा, दोन्ही तर इक्वलच आहे. सो वन ऑफ दी चार्जेस मल्टीप्लाइड बाय डिस्टन्स बिटवीन दी चार्जेस. या दोन चार्जेस मध्ये किती डिस्टन्स? एव्हरीवन रिप्लाय मी. नाउ I will be waiting for your response. हा. Perfect. Done. Everyone reply me, clear and written. CW. नाश्ता केला नाही का तुम्ही आज? नाश्ता आज मी नाही केला. तुम्ही केला नाहीये का? हा, केलाय ना? मग रिप्लाय का येत नाहीये मग? काय सांगू सर तुम्हाला? चला. हा, so let us write the definition. Electric dipole moment. Electric dipole moment. Electric dipole moment is the product of, product means multiplication, is the product of one of the charges, दोन पैकी एक charge, one of the charges, product of one of the charges and distance between them, but sir, electric dipole moment or simply the dipole moment is the vector quantity. What is its direction? Write down. Its direction is from negative to positive charge, or simply negative to positive. Its direction is simply from negative to positive pole or simply charge. Right now here pole means charge. Okay, negative to positive charge. Check kara up to this point. Is that clear to all of you? Fine. Just give me a second. Very good. Fine. इथपर्यंत बाळांनो लिहून घ्या. All right. Chalo, next. Now we will be finding electric field at a point on the axis of the dipole. So write down the heading. आपल्याला point charge मुळे electric field काढता येते. We can find out the electric field due to the point charge. Now we have to find out the electric field due to 2 point charges. One is positive charge, another is negative charge, and distance between them is capital L. Half distance is small l, remaining half distance is small l. Okay, so sir, can we continue this with like magnitude of electric dipole? P is equal to, small p is equal to one of the two charges. Okay, one of the two charges, any one charge multiplied by distance between them. So distance between them is capital L. Yes, but sir, you said capital L is written as small l and small l, half part small l, half part small l. So sir, can we write it like this, q into 2l? Yes, you can write it. We can write it as q into 2l, magnitude part of it. Direction, we know its direction is from negative to positive. Its direction is from negative to positive. Okay sir, next. So write down. Next point, electric field at a point on the axis of the dipole. Electric field at a point on the axis of the dipole. Electric field at a point on the axis of the dipole. Electric field at a point on the axis of the dipole. Okay, let's see what is that. What we have to find out? Sir, we have to find out electric field at a point on the axis of the dipole. Okay, let us draw the dipole first. So here we have a negative charge. Here we have the positive charge. This is the distance between the two poles. Let us write that as 2 times small l or capital L, and this line, the line passing through the given 2 point charges, is called as axis of the dipole. So this point is the point on the axis of the dipole, at a point on the axis of the dipole. So this is the point where we want to find out electric field E is equal to question mark. Let us represent electric dipole moment as a vector. It is directed from negative to positive. So negative to positive, it is a vector. So P bar. So this is our electric dipole moment, P bar. Okay, which is whose magnitude is equal to one of the charges. Okay, any one charge multiplied by distance between them. दोन पैकी एक charge multiplied by distance between them. Okay, sir. Fine. All right. Now we want to find out electric field at this point. Sir, electric field is a vector quantity. Yes. Sir, we know how to find out electric field due to the point charge. So find out electric field due to the first point charge. Find out electric field due to the second point charge. Check what are their directions, do the vector addition. Okay, sir. But sir, at what location this point, given point, final point is located? Very simple. Let us take this as a center of the dipole. Let us take this as a center of the dipole, and let us take this as a distance between the center and the given point, small r. Or let me draw all the distances here. From the center, the position of the given point or the distance of the given point is small r. Okay, sir. Now you people tell me, what is the distance of given point from the first charge? Bola. This total distance r, this half distance l, this half distance l, all those things you already know. Then what will be this distance? Perfect, Advait, everyone? Yes. Aditya, you have to think again. बाळ परत एकदा विचार कर. L. No need to write here 2L now. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. Okay. Sir, this distance will be equal to R minus L. Okay. Fine. Now you people tell me, what will be distance of given point from the second charge? This much distance is capital R. From this to this, small r, not capital R. Small r plus small l. Small r plus small l. R plus L. Yes, all of you are giving the correct answer. This is R plus L. Okay. So this total distance R minus L will give R minus L, and this total distance R plus this L will give you R plus L. Okay. Now you know distance of given point from the first charge, distance of given point from the second charge. Okay, sir. Now let us try to find out electric field due to the first point charge and then electric field due to the second point charge. Okay. Electric field due to the first point charge and electric field due to the second point charge. Let us first find out the magnitudes. Let us take decision of direction afterwards. Electric field due to the first point charge, we are going to call plus as first and minus as second. Electric field due to the first charge or due to the positive charge. Electric field due to the positive charge, that will be better. Okay, numerical value only we want. What is electric field due to the point charge? Sir, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square. But sir, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 is called as k, small k. K into given charge, its value is small q. K into q upon r square. What is the distance of given point from the given charge? Sir, it is r minus L. So r is r minus L. So kq upon r square. Kq upon r square means k is k, q is q, R is R minus L square. Okay, sir. Fine. Now what will be its direction? Sir, this is a positive charge. A positive charge आहे. आपल्याला net electric field पाहिजे at a point on the axis. So E axis is equal to question mark. E axis is equal to question mark. Positive charge. Because of the positive charge, at this point electric field will be away from the positive. So this will be the direction of electric field due to the positive charge. Okay, electric field due to the positive charge will be rightward. Okay, sir. Now electric field due to the negative charge will be towards it. Negative charge मुळे electric field कशी असते? Towards it. So this is going to be the electric field due to the negative charge. This is going to be the direction of electric field due to the negative charge. This is the direction of electric field due to the positive charge. Okay, sir. Okay, okay. Now let us write electric field due to the negative charge. Very simple. Its value is kq upon r square. K is k. Q is q. No need to write minus q. We want only numerical value. Kq upon r square. What is the distance of given point from the given charge? Sir, it is r plus L. So kq upon r square means kq upon r is r plus L. K is k. Q is q. R is r plus L. Kq upon r square. But r is r plus L. Okay, sir. Fine. What is small r? Small r is distance of given point from the center of the dipole. Okay, generally all the distances are to be measured from the center of the dipole. Yes. So if this is the given point, its distance will be measured from the center. Okay. Now this electric field is rightward in direction. This electric field is leftward in direction. These are the values. These are the directions. First vector is rightward. Second vector is leftward. Then net rightward vector is equal to all rightward minus all leftward. Now you people tell me, before that you people tell me, which value of electric field will be more, E plus or E minus? K, K, Q, Q. Here we have R minus L, here we have R plus L. Which value, number, which number will be more, E plus or E minus? कुणाची electric field जास्त असेल? Whose electric field will be more at this point? Positive वाला or negative वाला? Given point is at a closer distance. Given point हा जवळ आहे कुणापासून? Positive पासून. So त्याची field जास्त येईल ना? If you move away from the given charge, field goes on decreasing. Kq upon r square na. This r is small compared with this r. This r is small compared with this r. पहिल्या चार्ज पासून डिस्टन्स कमी आहे, r minus L आहे. दुसऱ्या चार्ज पासून डिस्टन्स जास्त आहे, the distance is more, it is r plus L. Okay, so electric field due to the positive charge will be more, negative charge will be less. Okay, so which vector will win? Sir, E plus vector will win. E plus vector will win. So resultant direction will be rightward. So rather than saying rightward, we shall say resultant direction will be from negative charge to positive charge. Means in the direction of dipole moment. Resultant direction of electric field along the axis is always in the direction of dipole moment. That what we should say. So this is going to be the direction of net electric field, that is E axis. You also draw all the things that I have drawn here. Okay, therefore electric field at a point on the axis, that is net rightward